Hi everyone, welcome to Rachel Pichler Yoga. My name is Rachel. So today is Flexible Friday and I wanted to switch some things up for you guys today. So we're going to be using the wall. So you're going to need just a little bit of wall space, not a ton of wall space, but I want you to set up your the skinny edge of your mat, the narrow edge of your mat up against the wall, like really close to the wall. So we're going to be using the wall for almost everything that we do today. So we're going to get a nice stretch with the help of the wall. So one thing I do want to mention is if you can find a little bit of padding for your knees for one of the stretches we're going to do. So if you can grab a towel, or if you've got a foamy cushion, or if you're practicing on carpet like I am, you don't need a foamy block, but find something that you can just use to be cushions for your knees. You will thank me later for suggesting that. So again, sit up your mat against the wall. Find your foamy cushion, whatever, for your knees. It does not have to be big. It just has to be big enough for one knee. And let's get started, you guys. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Alrighty, so again, using the wall today, you don't have to have the most cleanest bare wall space ever. I'm working with half a windowsill, so anything really works. We're going to begin though with our legs up the wall. So we're going to be laying on our backs and sending our legs up the wall. So if you know how to get into it, go right for it. If you have no idea what that means, I like to just sit on my side and bring my butt as close to the wall as I can. So my knees are bent, my butt is touching the wall right now, and it's a little awkward. So again, if this is your first time, just play with it, but you're gonna come down and then you're gonna roll and swing your legs up. So something fancy like that. If you get up and your hips are really far away from the wall, you can either try again or you can just scoot yourself closer, however you want to scoot yourself closer. And then we're just going to keep our legs together here, you guys. So I'm just going to scooch over because I'm in a really awkward space. So keeping your legs together nice and straight up the wall. You can rest your arms either above your head or just on your tummy. And we're just going to take a few breaths here just to settle in. Feel the blood rushing from your feet and down to your upper body. We spend so much time standing on our feet, and so the blood's always rushing away from our brain when it's so great and so cleansing to lift the feet above the heart for a change, above the brain. So having our legs up the wall here, we're just going to take the left foot and cross it over top of the right leg. So if you can bring that foot underneath your knee, so it'd be on your thigh, give that a try. If that's not working for you, you can keep your foot on your shin, but try to avoid being right on top of your knee. So to take this further, I want you to feel this through the left glute, that hip, that leg. So if you need more, you're just going to start to bend the right knee. You can push your right foot into the wall, and that's just going to bring your legs closer to your chest, so you don't have to hang onto your arms like we usually do when we're laying on our back and we do that thread the needle. Now the wall gets to help us bring the legs to the chest. So just a few breaths here. Your hips should still be really close to the wall. You can bend that right leg as much as you need to feel that stretch through the left side, and then just relaxing into it. I like to flex my foot, that left foot. You can try and flex it. It's just going to help protect your knee if you're feeling any discomfort in that left knee. Awesome, you guys. So start to slide that right foot back up the wall, straighten that leg, uncross your leg, and then let's try the other side. So the right foot can find the shin, it can find the quad. Maybe you're sliding that left foot down the wall a little bit or a lot, but getting into that right side this time. So nice and slow, you can start to extend the left leg back up the wall. Uncross your legs, send both legs up the wall nice and straight. Just take another moment here. Breathe. And we're just going to be sliding both of our feet down the wall and letting the soles of the feet together, and then the soles of the feet come together and the knees come out wide. So you can take your hands and actually push your knees towards the walls, just getting into your hips a little bit here. Just softening into it. Nice job, you guys. So you can bring your knees together. If you need to slide them up, your feet up the wall, you can. But we're just going to roll over to the side to get our legs off the wall and then come all the way up. So now the fun stuff is going to start. So we're going to get into our quad. One of my favorite quad stretches, using the wall, is so good, but it's quite intense. So I'm just going to face this way to show you guys what's going on. But now is when you're going to need your cushion or your towel or whatever for padding under that right knee. So whatever cushion you have, it's going to go really close to the wall, and you're going to place your right knee on top of that cushion. And your right shin is going up the wall, and the top of the foot is going up the wall, and you're just pushing your hips back towards your heel or towards the wall. So maybe you're staying here, you're just on your hands, on your knees, you're pushing your hips towards your heels, and you're feeling that in that right quad. Great. If you are, you can stay here. If you aren't, you're actually going to bring that left foot up into a lunge. So as gracefully as you can bring that left foot up. I know it's weird if it's your first time, so just play around with it. And then you can also have your hands on the mat, or you can bring your hands up to your knee. Lucky me, I've got the windowsill here to help me balance. How convenient. So the hips are coming back towards the wall, and the shoulders are coming back towards the wall. So you might be feeling this now. This is called the King Arthur. It's an awesome quad stretch. So if you feel like King Arthur right now, awesome. If not, that's fine as well. But feeling that quad, getting into that quad. So the more you need, the hips come back, the shoulders come back. You might even be touching the wall completely. But just find your balance, find your breath. Nice work, you guys. So just a few more moments here if you can. If you need to bring your hands back down, you can bring your hands back down. And then very slowly, if your hands are up on your knee, bring them to the mat. Bring that left knee down if it was up in the air. Shimmy yourself away from the wall. Take a second. If you'd like to come into child's pose, you can come into child's pose, or you can just sit on your heels for a moment. We're going to go straight to the other side. So if that's too quick of a transition for you, take your time. You can meet us there. So I'm going to face this way, so you can see what this view looks like. But that left knee is going to be coming onto the cushion this time. So left knee is coming really close to the wall. And then the foot, the shin are coming up the wall. So everything's really close to the wall. You can keep your hands on the mat. You can keep that right knee on the mat. Or maybe you need to come up to a lunge to get that quad stretch, or you just want to, you think you can go deeper into that stretch. Whew. So again, lucky me, I've got the nice wall here to help me balance. So wherever you're at, in your home or in your work or wherever you may be practicing today, just find your balance, work with the space you've got to work with. And just feeling that quad. Nice work, you guys. So it's just a few more breaths here if you've got it. Hips are coming to the wall. Shoulders are coming to the wall. Even the spine. And then slowly, slowly, you can start to come out. So bring your hands down, shimmy yourself away from the wall. Either sit on your heels, stand on your knees, take child's pose, whatever feels good for you right now. Shake it out however you need to shake it out. So again, if you're new to that stretch, it's a good one. Practice it every day. It'll get easier. So we're going to move into our shoulders. We're going to let go of the lower body. We're going to get into our shoulders. So again, using the wall. So you guys, I am on carpet because my at-home yoga studio is in my bedroom. So I've got carpet on the floor. So I can kneel and that's no discomfort in my knees. If you are on hardwood or a hard surface right now, just stand up for this one, okay? So you can stand, you can kneel, whatever you'd like, but your hands are going to come to the wall. So they're going to be in line with your shoulders, whether you're kneeling or whether you're standing. Your hands are shoulder width apart and they're kind of like in line with your shoulders. So then once you're here, you can start to walk your feet or your knees back a bit. And you're just going to let your chest fall down between your arms. So let your head fall, let your chest fall, and just keeping your hands on the mat or on the wall to get into this stretch. So if you're familiar with our puppy dog or cat stretch, where we do this on the mat, it's kind of similar. It just allows you the opportunity to let the chest go a little bit further because the floor is not stopping you. So just take another breath here and use an inhale to lift yourself back up. Just sitting on your heels again. You can do a few shoulder rolls. Relax those shoulders. And then we're going to do another shoulder opener using the wall. So however you want to place your left hand, we'll do the left hand. So the left hand's going to come onto the wall, pretending that the wall is still here for me. So my chest would be up against the wall if you can. But you're just going to turn away from your hand. So you're going to, if you can have your arm touching the wall, you can, but it doesn't have to be. But you're just turning away from the arm. So your palm is staying on the mat and you're just turning the mat. I keep saying the mat. We're using the wall today. So the palm is on the wall and you're just turning the upper body away from it. Pulling the arm back, getting into that shoulder and into that chest. So be nice and gentle. You don't have to take this one crazy far. And then nice and slowly start to release. So just turn your upper body back to face that arm and then let go of the wall. So other side. So right hand's going to find the wall. Push that palm into the mat and then just start to turn your upper body away from the wall. So maybe your arm's touching the wall completely. Maybe it's not. You just pull that upper body back just enough to feel the stretch through the arm, the chest, the shoulder. Nice job, you guys. So bring your chest back to face your palm, your hand, and then let go of it. So we're just going to bring our knees out nice and wide. Big toes together. We're going to drop our forehead and our chest onto the mat. And take child's pose. So with an inhale, when you're ready, you can start to lift all the way back up. So we're actually going to come up to standing. So we're going to, again, be using the wall for our standing forward fold. So you're just going to come and stand close to the wall. So you can start with your feet being away from the wall a little bit. Because as you fold forward, you might send the butt backwards. So you can just start to fold the upper body down. Bring your hands to the floor or your legs, and just let your butt push into the wall. Let your head be nice and heavy. Letting your arms just dangle down. And just letting your head just hang heavy as well. And then nice and slow, you can start to lift yourself back up. So however you can get all the way up to standing. Push your shoulders into the wall. Take a big breath in and out. Awesome, you guys. Just have a seat. Find a comfy seated position. Crossing your legs or sitting on your knees. And bringing your hands to heart center. Awesome practice, you guys. I know this was really weird, or maybe you've used the wall before. I did my best, but I have a weird corner here going on, so I think next time I'll set it up different. But I've got other ideas for the wall. I love using the wall. So if you do want to see more, if that kind of intrigued you, let me know in the comments below, because I think I'm going to do another wall video. It's going to be better than this one. Awesome job, you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.